Welcome everybody. How you doing? We're gonna do some training today. Let's see how this volume level is doing over here. I can bring the music down just a little bit. Hopefully y'all can hear me well. And I'm starting off with the headband. Repping some Valencia glass because my sweat will destroy my microphone. So today we're going to be focusing on legs, a little bit of core, and we're going to start off by basically getting ourselves out of our daily mind. You know, whatever you've done in your day, don't you forget about your day. You're here right now. So bring your mind to the moment here. And we're going to do a little breathing exercise. You know, a little presence practice, as we like to call it, before we get started. If you have in a seat, you can of course sit down. And then we're gonna get right into it. By the way, you can say hi to Opal. This is Opal. This is my friend's kitty that I'm looking after. He's a little sweetheart. Look at him. Look at him. What's up, Opal? Yeah, you're the cutest, aren't you? You're the cutest little. Yes, you are. Yeah, you know, you're chilling. He's like, oh, I'm in chill mode, bro. All right. So, if we want to close our eyes, make sure you're in like a safe space. And if you're gonna join us for the training, make sure you have enough area around you that if you're gonna spread your hands, you're not gonna hit anything. And same with your legs. We don't want to be striking anything and then like you accidentally getting hurt, because that would not be good. There we go. I have ambient sound now so I can actually hear how loud I'm speaking. Alright, so let's close our eyes. You're going to sit up tall. You can even lay down if you want to. I want you to take a few big deep breaths. Big deep breath in. And breathing out. Bigger, deeper breath in. Let's try breathing through the nose. And breathing out. Making sure we're using our belly. Keep that movement going. And as you're breathing, I want you to feel the air coming in through the nostrils, going into the lungs. Feel the belly expanding. And tune into the sensations moving throughout your body. Notice how your breath is getting deeper, slower, fuller. And the more you focus your mind on the breath and the sensations moving through the body, we bring our awareness to right now, this moment. We stop thinking about the past. We stop thinking about the future. That's the goal during the trainings, for you to be here. Let's take a few more big deep breaths. We now want you to focus on the feeling of your clothes on your body. Try to feel your shirt, your pants. Maybe you can feel your seat, your hip bones, or your back on the ground. Maybe you can feel the air moving around you, or the temperature of the air around you. Now notice the smells as you breathe in, if you can smell. Some people can't smell them, that's okay. Notice the different taste of the air, the smell of the air. I'm gonna say taste. Notice how it's fresher than when you first started breathing. Maybe it even feels cooler. And then I want you to notice the sounds, maybe of my voice, maybe the background music. Maybe you can even hear subtler sounds. Maybe there's people around you, maybe you're outside, who knows? Pay attention to the subtleties. And then slowly open our eyes. We bring ourselves slowly back to our body. And I want you to try to, as you look around, be aware of the clothes on your body, your seat, the smell, the sounds, and the visual input. Notice how much brain power it requires for you to do that. To bring yourself right here, right now. Notice how you stop thinking about what's going to happen. You stop thinking about what's happened in your day. And that's the point of martial arts. And that's what I want you to try to do today while we're training. Is not worry about anything. When I'm doing a technique, we're going to get right into it. If you want to stand up, take your time, nice and slow. Try to embody this moment by feeling the things that we just talked about. Try to let go of fear, of expectation, and don't be harsh with yourself. No harshness. We're being gentle. So if you have you are not the most perfect martial arts student, that's okay. That's totally fine. So before we start, we're all gonna face each other. Our feet are gonna be together. I can lower this just a little bit. We're still getting the camera nice and on point here. Yeah, and then you can see our friend better there too. Dang it, now you can't see my face. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna get this. We're gonna bow in first. So we do this at the dojang. Dojang is a dojo in Korean. Our feet are together, almost like a V shape. We're gonna stand up nice and tall. We're gonna clap our hands by our side. And bow, kunya. Now, as like Bruce Lee said, when you're facing an opponent, I got nobody in here. When we're facing an opponent, never take your eyes off. But in the dojang, we bow, show respect. It's a greeting, it's a hello, it's a sign of mutual respect for what we're about to do, embarking on this journey of training and embodying the martial arts, which is an art. It's an art of war. What is up, RHBD? Let's go. Hope you're joining us. Let's try to get some training in. All right, and we're also going to do the 5 tenets. Standing up nice and tall, we're going to make a big X. And repeat after me. These are the 5 tenets of taekwondo. Say courtesy, integrity, perseverance, self-control, indomitable spirit. Stepping out, unite, elbows come back, hands by the hips, and then punching down. And kunya bow. And that's how we're going to start off every single one of the classes. So get used to that. I am not doing a 720 spin kick right now. I haven't even warmed up, man. In this space, I'd be lucky to get off like a butterfly back kick or a butterfly spinning kick, you know. But I don't think I have enough room to. I'd hit this pull-up bar or something. But yeah, you'll see some spin and hook kicks later. Don't worry, you'll get it. 360. 360 is easy though. Maybe later. I'll do a 360 for you. It's just like a spinning and you land the same way. It's not bad. I haven't done it in a while though. All right. So before we get started, let's do some jumping jacks. We got to warm up the body. And think about this. Anytime you train, anywhere you train, especially as you get older, you're not a little kid anymore unless you are a little kid. And you can't really just out of nowhere start moving. You can also go into split jacks and then back to jumping jacks. Try to do it without stopping. Notice how the transition between the two without a pause. So when you warm up your body, you allow the blood to move. You allow the ligaments to get lubrication in there, and it reduces your chances of injury. Butt kicks, bringing the heels right up. Let's go. Send the cat 2-3 years, Dagestan. Merry Christmas, Mav. It's totally Christmas. Woo. All right, high knees. Bring them up. I mean, he's just chilling. Back to jumping jacks. Let's go. Breathe through your nose if you can. Again, butt kicks. Try to bring your heel all the way to your butt. Warming up the knees, warming up the hamstrings. High knees, let's go. Bring them up fast. Breathe. And relax. Big deep breath. Oh yeah. How y'all doing today, by the way? Hope you had a good day. Ooh. The breathing is important. Big deep belly breaths. We're not gonna get into what I call a horse stance. What we in Taekwondo call horse stance, should I say. Toes are forward. Bending the knees. And we're gonna go down and up. Pushing the butt back. Squeezing the big toes and the feet into the ground. Warming up those legs even more. Let's go faster. Want to make sure all of the muscles. You do Taekwondo for this? No. Taekwondo is mostly for movement. All the Korean martial arts really prize movement, doing a strike and then being ready for what's coming next. Taekwondo is really fast. I'm talking about it prizes speed. Muay Thai is like a freaking semi-truck. It's like, I dare you to stop me. I'll walk through you. But Taekwondo, different mentality in the approach, right? So both of them together fill in the holes of the other. Where in Muay Thai, your stance, it's fast, but I can change direction so fast in my Taekwondo stance. I mean, I can get out, get back in really fast, do a quick check kick. In Muay Thai, I am much more aggressive. I'm not as ready to evade and move back. You can say that. And those who haven't done all three, like me, my school, my grandmaster, that's why we do all three. That's why there's mixed martial arts. Because each way of doing martial arts, you only have 9 ways that the human body can strike. That's what each martial arts is limited to. There's no such thing as a superior martial arts. There's only a superior martial artist. And how you train your body, the way you look at it, how disciplined you are. Hold on, is that chat coming off the screen? Because I can't see it. Hold up. Any videos of me competing back in the day? None from like recent times. Hold on, I'm just adjusting this so I can see this chat better. Give me a second here, y'all. The chat was going off the screen. Oh, come on. I mostly competed only in Taekwondo tournaments. Well, it's kind of hard to see a fail here. All right, we're going to come down to the ground. We're going to do some push-ups, warm up the upper body. Waiting to see how you kick. Well, we're going to warm up first. Down and up. Let's go. Up and down. And if you want, you can throw some claps in there. Let's go. Try lifting the hands off the ground. Work on the explosiveness. Right back up. Let's get some squats. So what I don't like about Taekwondo, right, is what the training has turned into. What a lot of people know today as Taekwondo is this floppy front leg kick you see in the Olympics. It's like for points party. They're like just touching stuff. I don't like it. You're basically training with the hands down. You'll see them like this. What the frick is that? You're getting knocked out. Hands up, you know what I mean? Very different way of training. Oh yeah, 7-stream watch streak. Get it. I still need to do all the point redemption stuff. Drop down, push-ups, let's go. All right, shake it out. Now let's lube it up. We're gonna put our feet together, knees together, hands on the knees, knee rotations. One thing I learned really fast was to never train without warming up. You're gonna hurt yourself way too easy. So if you're just joining or you're trying to follow along, warm yourself up. Because I can't see you, I can't correct you. So by you watching what the heck I'm doing, visualize it and do it the best you can. And I'm gonna guide you towards how to do that. All right, feet shoulder width apart, hip rotations, big circles. Nice big giant circles. Lubing up those hip bones. If you want to see how I kick, I got videos of it on YouTube. There's a whole other recording from last week. Yeah, RHD's got it. Muscle stiffen up without stretching. You're ripping something. Yeah, for real. Like, tear that stuff right out of you. Let's go the other direction. And that's what the warming up does, right? It brings heat to the muscles, and the heat helps it become looser rather than stiff. I'll be like in a world of pain before I warm up sometimes. And then I'll warm up and it's a lot better. Hands on the shoulders now, shoulder rotation going forward, big circles. You should also do this if you go to the gym and do weightlifting. Warm your body up. And then going backwards. Why don't you think about this? I'm not going to be kicking to show off for nobody. We're doing training and I'm teaching here. It's very different than like if I kick full speed with full power. All right, feeling pretty warmed up. Now we're gonna loosen up the muscles, make sure they're lengthened. All right, so when we're doing kicks, I wanna make sure that your range of motion is good. I'm gonna come down, deep leg stretch. My heel's on my butt, I'm on the ball of my foot, my toes are up, and reach, grab my toes. It's gonna get your hamstring. It's gonna get the growing. You can do some flossing with your foot. Floss the hip. Ooh. Oh yeah, this is the good stuff. And then I'll walk over to the other side. Oh yeah. Oh, that's so good. Again, heel on the butt, ball of the foot on the ground. Whew. Oh, that's so good. Reach, grab if you haven't. Then we come to the middle, both feet facing forward. We can reach for one foot with both hands. Reach for the other foot. Down to the middle, elbows down. And then bending the knees, coming to a horse stance. And we can shift left and right, helping stretch the growing. All right. Should feel pretty loose. Hope y'all are feeling good. We're gonna start some basic stuff now. Now before we start kicking, we're gonna do leg swings. I think we did this one last time. So if you were watching from last time, you will know what leg swings are. But if you don't, follow along. Don't hold on to something. Work on your balance as you're doing this. Really, it's not just a stretch, you're also working on your balance. I'm gonna shift my weight onto my left leg and use my right leg to swing up and down. Reaching back, reaching forward. It's gonna help stretch your muscles in a dynamic range, very similar to how you're gonna use it for your kicks. Let's do the other side. 8 to 10 is good. You can do more if you want. Reach behind you. Oh yeah. Whew. Okay. Now we're going to start the kicking portion. Did I not bring my water? Man, I left my water bottle in the car. Oh, well, I got a giant one over here. Make sure you have some water. Don't drink coffee like I'm doing, because I'm crazy. Okay. First exercise is going to be a squat front kick. This is working on your control and your body's ability to shift weight from one side to the other. Also kicking and then coming right back down while controlling your body. Oftentimes, if we have a lot of space, I do a different drill. But I'm basically assuming that everybody's basically in their living room or in their room or somewhere that's a little bit more restricted. Maybe one day we'll do a class outside where we can do some bigger drills. So let's come to a horse stance. Toes are forward. I want you to activate the big toes and come down. We're going to keep the hands up. Elbows in, not out here. We want to keep ourselves from getting kicked in the chest. We're going to do a squat, bring the knee up, kick, and come back down. Squat, kick, right back down. Alternating sides. Let's go. Notice the hands are up, covering the face. I kick right back down. I send my butt to the ground. Continuous, smooth motion. No stopping. Let's go. Breathe. 5 more seconds. And that's it. Let's go. Breathe. Whew. Take a second. Let your body cool down. Let your breath catch up to you. Don't you feel so good already? We got our body nice and warm. What's up, my dude? How you doing? You gonna train martial arts with us? Yeah? You gonna throw some kicks? Yeah, man. Okay. Now we're gonna do the same drill, but we're gonna do a roundhouse kick. So you're gonna be in the horse stance. You're gonna come up. Help. You can't see that foot. You're gonna come up and pivot the foot that's on the ground. Kick. And back down. Kick. And back down. Notice, I don't do this. Don't do that. Don't do this. Why? Look what's open. Look where I'm gonna get hit in the face. That's real. So my hands are there. Let's go. 10 seconds. And relax. Whew. Breathe. Shake your legs out. That's the good stuff, yo. How you feeling so far? I'm gonna turn my fan on. Get some air movement in here. Oh yeah. Take a second, breathe through your belly. Feel the air. It's the good stuff. So, I think last time we focus on front and roundhouse kick. Today, we're gonna work on the axe kick. I love the axe kick. If you think about the axe kick, most people's guards are here, right? They're ready for blocking things coming at their body, coming through the side. The axe kick goes over top like an axe. I'm gonna demonstrate it here on this bag. With your axe kick, your knee comes up and your leg comes straight down like a chop. It is exceptionally really good. If you get in close, you can bring their hand and prevent it from blocking above you. And then you bring your knee up, see, and all the way through. The thing about the axe kick is you're not swinging your leg like a leg swing. You're bringing your knee up, and then you're shooting your leg out and bringing it down like you're chopping wood. So let's get in our stance. You're gonna use your back leg coming up. I'm gonna go over the bag. Let me see if I can raise this so I can see my foot go all the way up there. That's a little better. That's a little better. Whew. You're gonna go over your target and then come down. If you don't have anything to kick over, don't worry about it. Just get it as high as you can. Use your hips. When I come forward, I use my hips to bring the power down. Every time I count, we're gonna do one axe kick. Hands are up, elbows are in, chin is down, looking forward. Knee up, come all the way down. Sia! Axe kick, and then reset. I want you to land in the front. If you're doing taekwondo, facing the other side. If you're doing muay thai, land in the front, step right back. Ready? Axe kick. 1, sia! 2, sia! 3, sia! I'm gonna do a knot on the bag. I can do a little bit better. That bag moves too easy. 3, sia! Notice the hip movement. 4, sia! 5, sia! 6, sia! 7, sia! 8, sia! 9, sia! Breathe, squeeze every time you hit. 10, sia! Switch to the side. Keep it moving. Keep the breath going. Axe kick to the side. 1, sia! Notice the hands, I'm not swinging them. 2, sia! 3, sia! 4, sia! 5, sia! 6, sia! 7, sia! 8, sia! Humanity! What's up, bro? Oh yeah. 10, sia! 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 Take a breath. Shake it out. Make sure you're good. Whew. Breathe. Oh yeah. And I think my OBS froze over here because it doesn't show how many people are on the stream or how long we've been going for. Oh well. At least I can see the chat. So I can see y'all chatting. Yeah. How you doing, humanity? Whew. Oh look, the emote. It's on my shirt. Hey. Subscribe and follow if you haven't already. We're live on YouTube as well. It is recorded. So if you want to follow along later, because you can't right now, you can do so later. I also teach private lessons, one-on-one online, or group private lessons online as well. We do glass blowing on Tuesday, Thursday. But let's keep going. That was basically the essence of an axe kick, right? You're bringing the knee, you're sending, and you're bringing it straight down. You're using the back of your heel. Now you can actually point your foot and catch them with the bottom of your foot, and you're gonna get an extra few inches of range so you can hit further. And even if you hit somebody with the ball of your foot, coming down. Let me show you. It's still pretty devastating. See, like you know what I mean? I mean, because your legs are more powerful and longer than your feet, that's why I really like taekwondo. You're stressing range. See, and then look, I'm in punching range, so I can close in the distance, finish off with my punches. Next kick we're gonna do, is side kick. Side kick is like one of my favorite kicks. It's exceptionally powerful. There's so many different varieties of it. You have normal side kick, which when you kick with side kick, you're hitting ideally with the heel. If you're more advanced, you're kicking with the ridge of your foot. I'll show you what this looks like. So when you're kicking with the heel, you're kicking here. If you're kicking with the ridge, you're kicking with this blade of your foot. And the blade has a smaller surface area, so when you actually impact with that, it causes way more damage. For example, you're not going to really see it on this bag. Look how easy that moves, you know what I mean? But I'll show it to you anyways. When you're doing with your heel, you're going to bring your knee straight up. Now watch, every taekwondo kick starts off with the knee coming up. The reason is, it doesn't matter what kick I'm doing, you're going to see the exact same movement. As soon as it's up here, you're like, what is he going to do? Oh wait, is that a freaking spammer, Pinky Schwain? Get out of here. Pinky Schwains. Pinkish yawns. You chatterbot. So you bring your knee up, you pivot. As it's up, I pivot on my ball of my foot, and I bring my heel facing forward. At the same time, now these are not two separate moves. When you're first learning it, you can do a knee up, pivot, out, in, and down. But the power comes from as soon as your heel hits the ground, your kick lands. I'm going to do it slow, so watch how it all builds up. Knee up, pivot, out, in, and then down. I do not drop my leg, because then someone can catch it. You'll see a lot of Muay Thai practitioners catch a leg and then boom, you're screwed. So when I kick, notice I rechamber my leg. The knee comes up, out, in, and then down. So I can get my leg back. You want to get ready for the next kick. It also allows you to get the leg out and maybe throw a second kick by rechambering the kick and not just dropping it. It prepares you. Maybe you want to do a hook kick after the side kick, right? So you're really preparing for what's coming next. So let me show it to you again. With my other leg, knee up, pivot and out at the same time. In and then down. If you're new to it, you can try pivoting and then sending your kick out. Totally fine. When I'm doing my side kick, my butt is not sticking out. You see how my butt's sticking out? I'm going to push my hips forward so everything is in a straight line and the power can go straight into my target. Does that make sense? The more your butt is out, the more your power is delineating from the target line. The more direct you can have your body, the straighter of a line from the ground through your body into the impact point that you're going to actually have. Really important. Really key to having a good, strong kick. Let's do it. Side kick. I don't know if y'all watched what is it, like Superhero High School or something like that? Hero side kick. Well, this is the side kick. Fighting stance, whether you want to be Muay Thai or Taekwondo. I'm going to just say straight Taekwondo today. Knee up, pivot, out, in, and then down. The hand should be up here. None of this stuff. None of this stuff. I'll kick you in the head if you do this. Hey, hey. Now, if you're an expert, if you're a master, and you know what the heck you're doing, some people might have their hand here because it prevents a kick here by guarding that area. But you always see this hand up here, always up by the chin, ready to block. I'd rather do this because I can always do my scissor block. Back leg up, pivot, side kick. Ready? 1. Reset right away. Hop in, nice and loose. 2. Reset right away. Ready? 3. 4. Breathe. Squeeze the body. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. See, look, it goes down too easy, man. It's a good practice bag, though. You know? Good for indoors. I like the ones with water or big heavy bag. That's why I'm not kicking it, because it's going to topple on me. It's like a good target, though. Hands are up. Other side. Side kick. Ready. Watch the foot. Watch it pivot and turn. This leg for me is a little bit tight. I am nursing an injury, so I'm not 100%, but that's why you got to know. If you feel any sharpness, don't ignore your body. Right? You're building strength, you're building mobility, you're building technique, but you cannot be ignorant of where you are. Be mindful. Feel this moment, breathe. Ready, side kick. 1. See. Oh, yeah, it is tight on that side. Whew. 2. See. It's interesting. I can't even see the pivot and snap because it's going so fast. I just see my leg out there on the screen. 4. See. 5. See. Let's keep it going. 6. See. 7. See. 8. See. 9. See. 10. See. Oh, it's feeling looser. Woo. You can do some hip rotations. Get everything nice and loose. Oh yeah. RHD, you train any martial arts? Sounds like you train Muay Thai, huh? I don't know if he's still here or not, or they. I don't know. Whew. Get some water. Take a quick water break, and then we'll keep going. I'm gonna ban this bot first, though. I don't know where this bot came from. So we also, guys, ladies, peoples, aliens, beings, who knows who's watching. We train. Why is this? Hold on a second. There we go. I had to copy that. Ban. Yay. Okay. So we're gonna now work on the side kick, nice and slow. So we're gonna work on holding the chamber. So a lot of our kicks is gonna build up your lower back, your obliques. This is technically your lower back as it goes across. When you do your side kick chamber, your knee's gonna be in, and your foot's not gonna be down here. It's going to be up here. It's gonna be tucked in. Notice my hands. When I send it out, it goes out. When I bring it back in, it comes back to the chamber. If you start doing this, that's not a side kick chamber. So, if you need to hold on something. I'm actually going to turn because it's a lot easier when we're starting. If you're at a more beginner level, if you actually hold on to something when you're doing this, because it is tough to balance as you're working on the technique. So if you have a wall, you have something that you can hang on to. You want to be standing about arm's length distance away from your wall, and your bottom foot, you can't see it now, but I'm turning it away from where I'm going to be kicking. And that way you're simulating the full pivot when you're doing your side kick. I'm going to bring my leg up and bring my knee in. My elbow is right on my hip, and I'm going to be sending my leg out. Notice, if this is a wall, I'm just holding on to the wall here. You're going to go out and in 10 times. My hand doesn't move. Oh yeah, it feels good. You know it feels good. Right, buddy? Whew. I don't have anywhere on the other side here, so I'm just going to try to turn this so y'all can see even more. Yeah, I got a whole weight set over here. Because, do you even lift, bro? Do you even lift? I go to the gym, and just in case, I can't even see my whole bar. I can't even see, oh, yeah, there's more weights over here. Because, yeah, it's a lifestyle. Again, foot facing away from the direction that you're going to be kicking. Your kicking leg, and if something's low, you can also use that. Kicking leg parallel to the ground, elbow on the hip, out and in. 10 each side. Yeah. If you're hurting, let's do some hip rotations. That's the easy stuff. We're just, remember, I said we're starting off slow. We're not doing anything crazy for the first few weeks because I don't know who the heck's following along. And we're essentially doing like basics, foundation, making sure your foundation's good before we get into the crazy stuff, because like, yeah, it's more fun. But if you don't got a good foundation, if you haven't like worked on these basic kicks, that all of your other kicks come from your roundhouse kick, your side kick, then what are you doing? Valencia, Raiden party. We're doing some martial arts, y'all. How you doing? Whoo! I saw you were out there making glass. I was looking in your channel earlier, man. I mean, if you're Raiden from Valencia, I don't gotta say too much about what he does. But if you're on our channel and you don't know Valencia Glass, go check out his channel. He does amazing glass work. He's got probably the nicest glass blowing studio on Twitch. Really high quality stuff. Oh man, and he's got the belt. I had the belt on last time. You didn't see it? And he fell asleep. It's just those days. Yeah, you know, you gotta wear the belt. Yeah, you know, gotta represent. I don't have the one my grandmaster gave me because I wore the one from my school, but 4th degree. So we just finished doing some side kicks, and before we get into our stretching, I don't know if 6RHD is out there, but I'm gonna do some hook kicks on this because he was kind of asking for it. Last time I saw you doing this, I don't think you did. Oh yeah, the first stream I didn't. You're right. But you know, I gotta be more official. I got my gi pants on, and it's too hot to wear the full gi, so we're doing the t-shirt. So after we do this little bit of exercising here, we're gonna go into our stretching and meditation. Make sure you guys give Valencia Glass a follow. Check out his Etsy page. I'm pretty sure it's like valenciaglass.etsy.com. Support our creators on Twitch. Let's go. Support each other. So we've worked on so far, just as you're all joining here, we worked on the axe kick, which comes over top, and we've also worked on the side kick. Now, we're just going to finish up with a little bit of fun. Don't beat them up if they don't follow. Or beat them. You see how my mind went to don't? Because we don't want to put that on them. We don't want to put any pressure on them. Now we're just going to practice our hook kick. I don't want to hit that. I was going to hit that. Totally was going to happen. Let's see. So, RHD wanted me to do a 360 jump spinning hook kick, which is basically you're jumping and you're landing here. I haven't done it in like 3 years, but let's see how it goes. See. Let me try it here. Y'all can see it better. See. So hook kick. So what's up, Andromeda? Is basically a side kick, and then you hook it behind you as you spin. So it's called a spinning hook kick or a 360. You can do butterfly, you can do 720. It's a devastating kick. It's usually to the head. Watch one more time. Check it out. I turn, I send the side kick out, and I hook my leg around. You hit them with the heel right there. Devastation. See. All right. I got to do the other leg. I can't just do one. It feels weird. See. That's why I got to be careful where you kick. I'm lucky I didn't hit the glass. It's okay, dream catcher. I still love you. Okay, enough showing off. If RHD's still there and you missed it, I'm sorry. It's interesting. There's so many people, when you do martial arts, they want to judge you. It's like, bro, just watch. You'll see it. Because the real martial artists, they ain't trying to show off, man. They're trying to teach. They're trying to learn. It's a way of life. All right. We're going to finish out with one last exercise. This is a killer one. I want to kill the legs a little bit more before we move into the stretching. And we're also going to work on that side kick ability a little bit more. So we're going to come down to the ground. So if you got some floor space you want to join us with, come on down. Also, check out Andromeda Creates channel. She's amazing. She's got beautiful artwork. I'm going to give a shout out. Phil, I don't know if you want to give I'll give a shout out to you. Shout out. Boom. I cut shapes. What's up, yo? Oh, yeah. How you doing? Hell yeah. Oh, I'm chilling. I'm just chilling. All right. So if you're in this is like I just feel the need to do more. I'm doing pretty good. I mean, you know, if you're training, you're doing pretty good. You're doing pretty good. We're gonna bring the knee in, and we're gonna keep it nice and flat. Make sure you're not like this. Your heel is gonna go in a straight line. Let me show it to you this way. Your heel's gonna go in a straight line, out, and then back in. Your knee pulling in for that kick. The drills old Dojang used to run us through. I mean, this is the foundational work right here that you build the muscles for those kicks. So actually, you're in a good Dojang if you're doing this stuff. Like, this is the more basic drills. I was saying earlier, like, we're gonna get to the more advanced stuff later. So you're gonna send it out. Elbows right here. None of this. This is lazy. You're working on keeping your hand up so you can keep your face and your computer central processing unit nice and safe. Sending your kick out and back in 10 times. Nice and slow. Control it. Squeeze the whole leg and then bring it back in. Send. See that heel moving straight. I lost count. I'm pretty sure that was 10. Let's switch. Go to the other side. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This works the butt really well. This works the hip really well. heel is over the bottom leg. Your whole body's in a straight line. Only the top leg is moving. Elbow on the hip, hand is up, let's go. Oh yeah. I do push my hips forward just a little bit. I learned from you last time. And I turned the fan or the heater off. Keep it going. Oh yeah. You're gonna feel that right here. Right here. That's the muscle that you're gonna use to bring the chamber up. If you don't have that muscle, you can't get your kick as high. You're not gonna be able to have the power to send it out. Really important. We're gonna do a little bit of core. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Coach Shapes. Oh, we gotta cheer. We gotta cheer, baby. I appreciate you. That's what's up. Oh yeah. This is called the clamshell. We're gonna combine it with a roundhouse kick. So your knees are bent 90 degrees. Okay? My hips are forward, my butt is not sticking out. I'm gonna come up, roundhouse kick, and then come down. 1, 2, 10 times. 3, 4, 5. Let's go. Oh yeah. Right to the other side. No stopping. Let's go. Y'all want more. Come on. Come on. Oh, you can't even see. The kick is off screen. Whew. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, now we're gonna finish off with a butt exercise. The booty. We did this one last week. This is key if you sit all day. If you've been standing all day. Get down on the floor right now and do this with me. Doesn't matter if you're warmed up for this one or not. This is, or remember it and do it when you wake up. This will save your butt. This will save your back. Strong back, strong core, strong butt, strong legs, and everything. Knees together, single leg hip raises. So you're gonna go up and down. Squeeze the butt. We got a strong starfish. Let's go. Drive the knee forward. Right to the other side. Switch legs, knees together, right? Let's go. Squeeze the butt, squeeze the back. Oh yeah. Whoo! And get water if you haven't already. Feeling good. Whew. So the idea of these exercises, right, is you're building the muscles that support the movement. If you just go and start kicking really hard, really fast, without having the muscles to support it, you're going to be using muscles that maybe aren't actually going to be ideal for that specific technique, and you end up wearing and tearing on muscles that aren't supposed to be the main supporting muscle. And that can cause pain, that can cause injury. So doing these exercises and training not only keeps your body healthier, keeps it from deteriorating, it builds a stronger kick, builds stronger technique. It's just like compounding effect. That's why we do calisthenics, that's why we do training, that's why we do stretching, that's why we do meditation, right? Because all of it works together as an entire system. And that's really how martial arts is supposed to be taught. Right? Okay, this last one's a pain in the butt. Shasta Daisy, thank you for the follow. Yeah, Shasta. Oh yeah. This one, I love this one. If you have like any kind of pain in the front inside of your hips, this is really good. It's also good for the lower abdominals if you want to get some abs, you know what I mean? And it works on bringing your knee up, which is the core, right? So you're going to have your hands behind you like this, and they're facing forward. If it hurts your wrists, you can go to your fists. But I go wrist. Now you're not going to be caved in with the chest. Your chest is going to be open, and your elbows are slightly bent. I'm going to go one leg at a time. I'm going to go up and down. Oh yeah, 7-watch streak. Notice I'm squeezing my belly. I don't know if you can see it. Up and down. Don't let it rest. Okay, that was the easy one. Now we're going to go to hard. You're going to make McDonald's arches. You're going to go over and out. And if you really want, you can put like 2 water bottles right here and go over the water bottle and don't hit the water. So leaning back, you can go out and in without letting your legs touch. Arches. Squeeze your belly, open that chest. You can also do this without the hands. I like the hands because it helps me isolate the muscles more. One more. One more. I like 2 more. I do that to my students all the time. They're like, what are you doing? I thought we were going to stop. But we're having fun. All right. Let's get some water and we'll start cooling down. That's about the 1 hour mark from when we started our training. It's honestly hard for me to train less than like 2 hours. I love the bed on the floor, but here in Florida, we get big roaches during hurricane season. And I like to come into the house sometimes. Oh, geez, yep. I mean, I just moved into this room like a few months ago, and nothing is organized. This bed was in my trailer. Yeah. There's a lot of moving parts right now. Normally, I have a bed frame. But I got the aquarium set up. I do need to get an aquarium camera so y'all can see it. Okay, let's start cooling down. We're gonna come down, sit on the floor, seated single leg hamstring stretch. I think this also may warrant a change in music here, because the playlist of Stranger Things is quite... Sorry if it changes video cameras here while I'm doing this. No, it didn't. Good. Cool. So, this is exceptionally important after you do exercise. If you go to the gym, if you're just working out at home, stretch your muscles afterwards, because you've essentially like worked out your areas, right? And if you don't stretch, they're gonna get tighter without getting longer. You want them to have long muscle fibers to increase your mobility and not prevent your range of motion. So I'm seated on both of my hip bones. My left leg is bent. My whole body's facing my knee. My other leg's out to the side. I can walk my heel out, reaching out. If you can't grab your foot, grab your ankle or your shin. And if you can, grab your whole foot. Belly forward, opening the chest, reach over your head. Oh, yeah, this is the good stuff. We're just going to do some nice light stretching. I'll be honest, I kind of want to do one more exercise. But it's too late. We're already on the cool down phase. We'll do it on Tuesday. Let's come out, we'll go to the other side, switch my legs. I can literally like work out for like 3-4 hours. It's insane. Turning, facing the knee, reaching out, Do it. Okay. Let's do this side though. Let's do this side. Reaching over. Because we got like the side, we got the back of the leg, but we didn't really get the front or the inside very much. Slowly coming out. All right, I cut shapes. You convinced me. That's all you got to do. Flexing muscles. We're gonna lay sideways just to warm up this muscle. Actually, no. We're just gonna get right into it. Side plank hip raise, top leg only, single leg. So you can do this on your elbow or you can do this on your hand. You're gonna come up. Your knee on the bottom leg is gonna be right on your knee on the top leg. I'm on the side of my foot and I'm gonna come down and up. I'm activating the inside of my top leg and working my lower back on the lower side. If you can't do the motion, just hold the position. This is hard for some people who aren't used to it. To any side. I wanted 12 though. Let's go. Ha! Ha! Yeah, I can confirm. Slept on bed rolls for 10 years. Roaches running across the face is an experience. Oh no. Oh no. I luckily haven't had a cat run across my face. I can't sleep if I see one. Oh. I have to get it before. Yeah, that's real. Oh no. Other leg, other side. Let me move forward so y'all can see that foot. Squeeze your armpit. Don't let the shoulder collapse. Breathe. Let the hips drop. Oh yeah. This is amazing for your lower back. If you have lower back problems, if you have like butt problems, do that exercise. It is like that's a good one. And then to make sure we get the front of our legs, the squats we did, they're just normal squats. Reverse Nordic, hips forward, squeeze the butt down and up. And this will be the last one. Notice the core isn't moving. This is still. Try to get 10. Okay, which would you rather have, roaches or mice? If you had to pick, roaches or mice? It's a bad choice, ain't it? I mean, they're both bad. I honestly don't even know. That's just a horrible decision to have to pick from. Let's go into our stretching now. Get some water if you need it. Seated double leg hamstring stretch. Similar to Mahamudra, mice. I don't think there was too much thinking on that one. You can befriend mice. Your legs are going to be together. Make sure your feet aren't turning like this. Imagine like there's a floor flat right there. Okay? Walk your heels out. Make sure you're even on the hip bones. Belly forward, open your chest. With the straight back, be gentle on your lower back here. You don't want to blow it out. By pulling, you're going to let yourself relax coming forward. Breathe in, expand. Breathe out, coming down. If you can, grab your feet. Allow your butt to relax. Let it melt onto the floor. Let your belly come forward as your whole spine expands. Breathing in like someone's pulling a rope through the top of your head, expanding your spine. Breathing out, releasing the tension, and we can bring our head all the way way down. Be gentle with your spine. The more you can relax your butt, the deeper into the hamstrings and lower back you'll get. Slowly coming up, nice and slow. Now we're going to do seated single leg hamstring stretch going forward. It's a very different stretch. GMO, GMO, GMO. What's up, Grandmaster? Now we're reaching forward. I like to do both of my hands grabbing forward. Don't reach one in front of the other. Stretch it out. Oh yeah, you know. Stretching is life. Life is stretching. Ooh. And this is amazing to isolate one side, because sometimes when you do both legs at the same time, you end up compromising one side. How you doing, GMO? Had a good day over there? I love your emotes. You have such good Christmas emotes. They're so good. And by the way, y'all, if you haven't checked out Grandmaster Ong's channel, give him a follow. He's a real one, dropping some knowledge, some wisdom, doing some flow, some juggling, and some gaming. You get all around stuff over there. Give him a follow. Slowly letting go. We're going to go to the other side. Oh yeah, that's the goodness. That's the goodness. Like coming forward. Now, if this is really tight, you see how my knee was up because this side's really tight for me. This is where my injured leg is. Try to allow this knee to go all the way down. It makes a big difference. Let your butt relax. Oh, this side's so much tighter because my right hip is tight. Again, reaching both hands, not one in front of the other, both hands. And if you can't reach your foot, grab underneath of your calf like this, and you can create a fulcrum to help you bring your belly forward. Be gentle on your lower back. Expand your spine. Relax the butt. Imagine that string pulling through the top of your head, elongating the spine. And then as you breathe out, we're going to come down forward as low as you can. Slowly coming out. Focus on your breath. Now we're going to go to butterfly. Our feet are going to be together in the middle. Oh, and just like butterflies, you're going to flap nice and gentle. Gentle. Don't go crazy. You don't want to pull nothing. Especially if you're older. Oh, I ain't that young anymore. Especially if you're injured too. You want to be gentle. Then allow the wings to settle. Belly forward. You can adjust your hips. And then we're going to bring our bellies forward. Now, I used to be able to come all the way down, but this side is way too tight. And that's about as far as I go right now. Which is better than it was a few months ago. Hey, that's why we do this, because training is healing, and healing is training, baby. Rest too. Rest is important. Rest is critical. But actually, part of the reason my injury came is because I wasn't training properly. I wasn't doing all of these exercises that promoted the ability to do the techniques. Because when you stop doing the exercises that promote the movement, then, like I was saying earlier, the weight and the strain falls on things that shouldn't be. Let's come down a little bit lower. You can use your elbows on the inside of the knees. Slowly coming up, nice and gentle. Be gentle. Hey, hey, hachi. Yeah. Now we're going to go to our knees, coming to all fours. And we're going to go to a low crescent lunge. We're going to bring one knee forward and up, almost like, that trophy position. I'm going to come back here so y'all can see me better. And you're going to be about shoulder width apart with your legs. Your back foot is front kicking the ground, and you can take a step forward with your front leg. Your hip goes forward, and you can have your hand here on the front leg, squaring the hips. You're going to be stretching the hip flexor and the inside on your growing into your iliac psoas group. If you can, you're going to take the hand by the lower leg side. And you're going to reach back and grab your foot. Pull it into your butt. Drive your hips. This is stretching more of your quad now. Breathe. If your knee is hurting because you got hard floor, have something under your knee. Make sure you're over your patella and you're not on the patella. Otherwise, you're going to have severe knee pain if you're on the bone that's on top of your knee. Slowly coming down. Nice controlled. And then we're going to switch other side. Whoop. Whoop. Leg goes forward. Hips go forward. Oh, yeah. That's the goodness right there. You can expand your ribs. Feel the rib cage going away from the hips, separating your lower back, separating your QL. And then the hand over here, reaching back, grab your foot if you can. Some people might not be able to do this, and that's okay. Drive your hips forward and pull that heel in. Other hand is on the knee to help with stability. Most of your weight is on that front foot. Slowly coming down, take your time. Ooh. Make sure you're over the patella if you're doing it. And then we're going to come down to the middle and go into our frog splits. Frog splits are amazing. I'm going to do them sideways so y'all can see the line down my body. There's a straight line from knee across the hips to my other knee. We're going to go nice and wide. And then you're going to go forward and backwards. The reason you move forward and backwards first, gently, is so you can let the ligaments move over the bone, and then you can go wider. And then you settle. Allow the inner thighs to relax. And now we're going to activate the muscles, right? We're going to squeeze the feet and the knees low and medium and then high intensity. Squeeze the muscles into the ground. Breathe, hold, squeeze. I'm pushing my knees into the floor. And then relax, see if you can go even wider. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's so tight. I used to be able to get all the way to the floor. Breathe. Slowly coming out, nice and slow. Coming to all fours. And this is a great stretch for performance. So if you have like sciatic issues or any kind of butt problems, right? You want to have your knee under your hips, your hands under your shoulders. So we're going to go left and right. And then I'm going to do this facing y'all so you can actually see how I move. When I shift to the left, my whole body shifts. And then I'm going to relax my left butt cheek. And I'm going to let my body drop through this knee. And you can actually extend your other leg back and let more weight go into that left knee. And this thigh is pushing your butt out of the way, and it's actually helping stretch your piriformis muscle, which is responsible for bringing your knee out and oftentimes pinches on the sciatic nerve. This is one great way to stretch the piriformis. And then we can come back, shift now to the right side, sending the left leg back. And you have to relax the glute. You have to relax the butt and let your body weight drop into the knee. If you don't feel it, if you're pushing too far to the side, you're not actually stretching the piriformis, but your mid glute. So the weight is going into the floor. And if you're really tight, it actually helps stretch the lower back as well. Slowly coming back, nice and slow. We're getting there. We're getting there. Now we're going to go into child's pose. For child's pose, I like to take my right big toe and put it over my left, sitting on my heels. Now check to make sure that your heels are even. Sometimes if your hips are, one foot might shift, make sure they're both pointed up. Now we're going to come forward. I'm going to move the belt out of the way. We'll reach, keeping the butt planted, dropping the chest. Breathe in, expand, and release. And this is one of the best lower back stretches you're going to do. The more you can let your butt melt into your heels and your belly drop into your thighs. As you breathe in, expand your spine. Maybe you can walk your hands forward. Big deep breaths in through the belly. Slowly coming forward and up. And now we're going to lay on our bellies. This here is the savior back stretch. If you have a herniated disc, if you have a bulging disc, if you have a lower back pain and you threw out your back, do this right here because this is going to save your back. I think I said this last time. I'm always going to say it because it has saved my back. Walk your feet out. This is the cobra. My feet are together. My arms are under my pecs. My elbows aren't here. They're pointed up at the sky. My shoulders are pulled down towards my hips. Big deep breath in, leaving the hips on the ground. And as you breathe out, you're going to come up nice and slow into cobra. Allow your belly to relax. Breathe in, expand the spine. Breathe in, try to bring your head all the way back. Look up at the sky. Slowly coming down, nice and slow. We're going to get this even further now. We're going to take the feet and pull them back. Walk the knees out. Adjust your hands. Big deep breath in. And coming back up, cobra. Now if you're a crazy yogi, I sit so much I can't do this. You should. You don't have to go all the way up just until your back lets you. If you can only get here, only get here. But like when my back was hurting, I could only get here. And then, I kept stretching. And then slowly coming down. Oh yeah. Nice and slow. Let's come back to all fours. Whew. Don't worry. I saved the best for not last. I'm gonna keep trying. Yeah, just be gentle. When you go up, if you feel in tension, just hold it. And then breathe in, try to expand the spine away from the hips. And you're gonna be expanding the space in between the vertebrae. And then the disc that can bulge out will actually push back in. And you'll help separate the joints in your lower back. It's a truly amazing rehabilitative stretch. Seated splits. This is amazing hip opener. Okay, once you get nice and wide. Oh yeah, that's the good stuff. Oh yeah, that's the good stuff. Okay, now just sit here for a second. Just sit there and enjoy it. Doesn't that feel good? Doesn't it feel like you're sitting on the beach eating a nice ice cream? Yeah? Now go further. Oh yeah, baby. That's the good stuff. Now you're going to feel in here. And if you feel the knees, right, I want you to squeeze your knee muscles. You should be feeling it right in here in the groin. Belly forward. If you're falling back, watch what I do with my hips. You see that rolling forward is going to allow me to sit up straight without falling back. We're going to reach sideways, grabbing your foot. Expand. Watch the belly. Expanding the spine. We're going to see if you can reach over your head, if you can grab your own arm here. Otherwise, reach all the way. Grab your own foot. Big deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, or just all nose breathing. Slowly coming out. We're going to go to the other side, grabbing the other foot. Belly forward. Oh, yeah. yeah, that's the good stuff. Reaching over the head and try to grab your own arm or get all the way to the foot if you can. Elbow over your head, pointing up towards the sky. Bring your belly forward. Try not to fall backwards. Slowly coming out. Oh, so you should feel looser, right? Now in the middle, you should feel looser. Now we're going to get even looser. Your hands, I want you to see if you can walk forward. Expand your chest and walk your hands forward. If you can't get too far, it's okay. Just get as far as your body lets you. And if you feel the need to, you can go wider. Oh yeah, it's so good. It's so good. This is the good stuff, yo. I'm not even joking. Like this really is, because you feel the fascia separating along with the muscle fibers, and the fascia is what prevents a lot of the mobility through your body. So the more that you can actually separate, you create freedom and more relaxed state of being in your body. All right, we're gonna come back to the center. Walking your legs back, and if you feel like absolute death, that's okay. Bring your legs back in, and we'll do the bacon legs. Bacon legs. And then guess what? Butterfly. Ooh. Now, you should feel looser than when you first did the butterfly. You should be able to maybe get a little bit further if you lean down. Oh yeah, that's a lot easier. Just getting a little bit looser. So we're going to do 3 rounds of a lot of these exercises so we can get, oh yeah, everything a bit looser. Now when you stretch, if you stretch between 10 seconds to 15 seconds, you're only getting a temporary release of the muscle. If you stretch between 30 seconds to a minute, you're actually instilling a permanent lengthening of the muscle fibers. Let's come down even lower. And if you do 3 to 4 rounds with 30 seconds to 1 minute holds, that's how you get improvement in your flexibility. Now, flexibility does not necessarily mean mobility, because you need the lengthened muscle fibers as well as the proper muscles firing in order to move your body in a certain way. Otherwise, you're still going to have pain and you're still going to have restriction of movement. So they're coming out nice and slow. If you feel knee pain here, put something under your knee. You should not have any pain right here. If it's like gentle, it's okay. But if you feel any sharpness in your knees there, then maybe consider skipping that exercise. We're going to go to pigeon. From this position, if you're like sitting like this, let's actually go to all 4. So we'll do a proper pigeon entry. Okay. So from this position, you can see my weights now. Those are my babies right there. I'm going to take one knee. I'm going to take my left knee and bring it forward. I'm going to take my left foot and bring it across my body. Now, if you're new to this, you want to keep your toes pointed and not too angled. I'm crazy and I like to get it. And so we're going to bring it all the way in. And then I'm going to bring my other leg walking backwards here. Until I can relax. I'm basically squaring my hips forward. And I'm allowing my butt to come down to the ground. If you have a yoga block or a pillow and you can't get your butt all the way to the ground, you want to put it underneath this butt. It's going to help support your knee and your hips. Hips forward. Open the chest. Bring your belly away from your hips and allow your butt to sink into the ground. Breathe. Focus on the breathing. Every time you breathe in, expand your spine. Every time you breathe out, relax. And then we're going to come down to the elbows. Bringing your elbows down. Trying to bring your chest down. Your shoulder should be over your knee. Your other shoulder should be right over your foot. Allow the hips to relax. Maybe, if you can, walk your back foot even further back. This is stretching your glute, your lower back, your hip flexor. One more big deep breath. And then we're slowly going to come up as you breathe out. Holding this up position. And we'll slowly ease out. Bringing your other knee forward. Now some yoga teachers will send this leg out and bring it forward in. I'm just going to bring it in. Now again, I'm going to turn this way so y'all can see. The foot pointed, it releases stress on the knee. But if you're crazy and you want to get deeper, you can bring it up. But I don't necessarily recommend that if you're new to it. Belly forward, square the hips forward. Your whole body is facing forward. Walk your back leg as you allow your butt to melt into the ground, sitting up nice and tall. Breathe in, expand your upper body, and then let your butt melt into the ground. Yeah, this side's a lot looser for me. Notice the difference between the two sides of your body. And we're going to come forward onto the elbows, nice and slow. This is going to help isolate the glute on the front side. Try to have your butt on the ground. And again, if your butt is lifted, have something under your butt to release any knee pressure. And then slowly, shoulder to knee, shoulder to foot, coming all the way down as low as you can. Last big deep breath. One more. As you breathe out, coming up nice and slow. Holding the up position. And then slowly coming out. Very nice. Very nice. Let's have a seat. And we're going to go back into the seated splits. Yeah, I didn't forget it. Yeah, no, we're doing it again. Now it should be a lot easier for you to get into it, for you to get further into it faster. And again, if you're falling back, roll the hips forward. Your toes should be pointed up, and then see if you can walk your heels out. If you want to get further and you're having a hard time, I'm going to not move this foot. I'm basically going to plant this foot on the ground. It's going to be locked in. I'm going to choose that leg to walk out. I'm going to have a hand behind me. I'm going to lift my butt while that heel, my right leg, and walk it out as I bring my hips forward. You can get a little bit wider that way. Let's reach first to the left side, reaching over the head. Feel the lower back stretch. Stretching your QL, your abdomen, your lower back, and of course, you're growing and your hamstring. Right? I mean, you're getting it all. You're getting it all. It's a great stretch. I'll go to the other side. Oh, it's so good. Breathe, expand, watch. Expand the ribs away from your hips. I like to pull. You can see I'm pulling my toes to help elongate my hamstrings. My belly is forward. My lower back is not sticking out. That's very important. Big deep breaths. Feel the lungs expand. Breathe out, release. And if you're just joining us, make sure you warm up your body just a little bit before you just jump into these deep stretches. And then we'll come back to the middle. Oh yeah. Now here, we're gonna go a little bit wider. If you can, you don't have to. If you want to. Oh, it's so much better. It's so much better when you go wider. It's so much better. Hands reaching forward. And this time, watch, I'm gonna see if I can get my elbows to the ground, keeping a nice straight spine. I'm not curving my spine. Breathe in, expand your spine like someone's pulling that string, elongating your body. Breathe in, expand. Breathe out, release tension, and repeat every breath. Settle into the position until it's relaxing. Slowly coming out, nice and slow. Oh, that's the good stuff. That's so good. Moving the butt back. Ooh, and then you can do the bacon legs again. Just like you're frying bacon on a pan. You're getting blood back to the legs. You can do the wiggles. Yeah, that's necessary after all that. Okay, we're gonna do another round of pigeon. And we're not just gonna go back and forth between these two, but it makes a lot of sense. We're not gonna go into cow face or any of the crazy stuff today. So again, coming to all fours, knees under the hips, hands under the shoulders. We can bring left leg forward, foot coming across inside of the body. We can walk our other leg back. Oh, and feel the space and the length that you've created in your body. Allow that butt to sink. Ooh. Allow the ribs to come away from the hips. Expand your belly. And then we'll come down to the elbows. Oh yeah, Zerudo, release those hips. You know, you already know. Thanks for being here, yo. Oh, releasing the hips is so key. They've been so tight. Ooh. And if your hips are tight and you don't do this stuff, they're only gonna get tighter. It's real. So as you get settled here, you can take your back leg and maybe walk it an extra inch. Allow your butt to melt to the ground. Bring your belly down. See if you can get your shoulder down to your knee, shoulder down to your foot. And becoming as flat as a piece of paper. Breathe in, expand through your back leg. Expand through your spine. Slowly coming up. Ooh. Oh, that is the good stuff. Breathe in. All right, this time we're not going to get out. The hand by the knee is going to stay there. The hand by the foot is going to reach back with your thumb facing up, and we're going to reach and grab our foot. This is a nice quad stretch. Oh, yeah. Can I do it? Yep. Ooh. Square your hips forward. Expand your chest. And then slowly letting your foot come down. Slowly coming out. Then we'll go to the other side. And if you do that well enough, you can actually separate some of your vertebrae, getting a nice good back stretch as well. And I'm only switching sides here so y'all can see better. Now right leg coming forward, the leg coming across the inside. Other leg reaching back. Now, again, if you're new to it, have your leg pointed, your toes pointed. It releases stress on the ankle. Do as I say, not as I do, unless you want to really get deep into it with the foot, how I have it. I don't recommend it if you're new to it, but it really does get you a better butt stretch if you can get a 90-degree across your knee here. Walking the back knee, letting your butt sink. Square the hips, belly forward, expand your chest. Look how much looser this side is. It's insane. Breathe, expand. And then we'll start coming forward onto the elbows. Pushing the butt into the ground. Expand your chest. Feel the separation of the fascia. It kind of feels like muscles separating. That's fascia. That's straight up fascia. And if you don't know what fascia is, go look it up. It's the connective tissue of your body. Look at what it looks like. It's like the key to releasing tension, to mobility, to flexibility, to health, to posture, and then coming down all the way. Your butt on the front side, don't let it lift. Square your hips, drop your belly, expand your chest. And we're going to come up nice and slow. Pausing there, hand by the knee stays there. Other hand reaching back, thumb facing down, grabbing your foot. And you can actually put your toe right on your elbow socket. And turn forward. Big, deep quad stretch. Slowly coming down, letting the foot come down nice and slow. Slowly coming out. Oh yeah. That's the good stuff. You should be starting to feel a little bit looser. We can come to all fours. Knees under the hips, hands under the shoulders, and we're going to rock left and right. Whew. Oh, Machu Picchu. This stretch is going to eat you. Let's go. You know that it's painful if I start saying random stuff. So I taught a lot of kids. Instead of like cursing, I'll say like fudge pumpernickels and abracadabra. And yeah, you'll just hear really crazy random stuff if it gets painful for me. It's my kid filter, naturally instilled on there. Okay, now we're gonna get a little bit deeper into the child's pose, sitting on the butt, reaching forward. Drop your butt onto those heels. Bring your belly on top of your thighs. Ooh. And if you haven't, bring your hands all the way around. Expand your chest. Allow your whole body to become like a sandwich. You're a human sandwich. As you're sitting here, right? Don't be complacent about it. Breathe in, expand your spine. Breathe out, let your butt melt further into your heels. Feel your lower back stretch even further. And then we're going to bring the hands forward. This helps stretch the triceps, the deltoids, a little bit of the lats. A lot of the lats if they're sore. You can drop your elbows. Slowly coming forward, nice and slow. We're gonna lay down on our bellies and we're gonna go back into Cobra. I'm off to bed. Thanks, yo. I appreciate you being here. I coach Shapes. You a real one. I hope maybe you got some good workout or stretching in. Oh yeah, and definitely try this right here. Like try it in the morning. It's really good before like you go about your day. It's amazing to do it because it like you're sleeping, and then your whole body sore. So this really helps. Hands under the pecs. Walk the feet away. Big deep breath in, and as you breathe out, we're gonna come up into Cobra. And if you can only get here, only go here. Otherwise, come all the way up. Pull the shoulders back. Breathe in, expand the spine. And then let the belly drop. You may feel pressure in your lower back. That's totally normal. Relax. Relax the hips, relax the belly, relax the butt. Allow the belly to drop towards the mat. The top of your thighs should be on the ground. Your head should be pulling back towards your feet. Slowly coming down. Oh yeah, we're going to do that one more time, but we're going to pull the feet up, walk the knees out. Big deep breath in. And then coming up nice and slow. Slowly coming down, nice and slow. Take your time. Be gentle with your spine. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we're getting close there. If you haven't gotten any water in a while, get some water because we've been stretching for like 40 minutes. We're gonna do maybe 2 more and then slowly start transitioning. Wednesday I skipped last week because I was really sore, but we're gonna try to get on here on Wednesday. And we're gonna do punching and upper body exercises. And upper body stretching. You can see this is like very hip and lower body central, so you know it's real. This is one of the most amazing stretches. Thanks for the exercise company. Got to run finished. Yeah, thanks for stopping by, Andromeda. You are wonderful. And if y'all watching, if you haven't checked out Andromeda's channel, go check them out. We're gonna bring our left leg forward, our hands underneath the shoulders in a straight line here. Our other leg reaching back. Square the hips, drop the belly. You gotta love the Twitch community. Yeah, you all are wonderful. I just realized I haven't had the YouTube chat up in a minute. Oh, Tracy's here. Yes, Tracy. Square the hips, drop the belly. Now you can see like my butt is a little up. I want to square, reach through my back leg until I can drop my hips enough. You can see it's a much straighter line down my body. I'm really tight though, especially on this side. This is a really great hip flexor stretch. This gets your iliad and psoas. If those are tight, this is amazing to stretch it. Now we're going to get the quads. The hand that's by the foot is my left hand. It's going to reach back with my thumbs down. I'm going to pull back on the foot, stretching the quad. You want to be over your patella here. If you're on top of your patella, it's going to hurt. Hips forward. Reach through the back knee. Slowly coming down, nice and slow. Now we're going to rock back. Ardha Hanumanasana. Hands are going to be around the outside here. Our toes are going to be up, and we're going to push the butt like there's a stool underneath of your butt back here. And you're trying to sit on that stool. Tensor fascia lata is a big one for me to work on. Ooh. Why does that sound like a latte? Tensor fascia lata. Like latte. Now, when you're here, we're going to do a little bit of nerve flossing. We're going to take that foot, left and right. My hips and my shoulders are squared forward. If this is just painful for you, just keep it where you are. If it's sharp, pull out a little bit. We don't want any sharpness. Square everything and just hold. We can bring our head down if you'd like. Feel that stretch down your hamstring. You can have a soft bend on this front knee if you'd like. Okay, now we're going to get real. We're going to walk this front leg forward into a front splits. Hanumanasana. Oh, and I used to be able to get so much further down like 6 months ago. It's all good. Body's always changing. You have to accept where you are. Don't be hard on yourself. And then my hips are squared. Notice my back leg is facing the ground. Belly's forward. Open the chest. And then we're slowly going to pull out. Oh, yeah, that is so good. When you do the splits like that, it really helps isolate both sides. And then we're going to go to the other side. Other leg coming forward into the lizard. Hands and foot are evenly across the front. Back leg walks back. Hips are forward. Open the chest, expand the spine. Big deep breath in. And as you breathe out, let the hips come down. Make sure your hips and your shoulders are both squared going forward. They do want to turn when you do this stretch. And as you get looser, maybe walking that leg further back. Big deep breath. You can't see this side, but it's a lot looser. At the angle that I'm in, you can't really tell. You see how my back is a little arch? I want to bring my belly forward. But it is tight. Ooh. Expand the spine. Rocking back, half splits out of the Hanumanasana. This is probably my favorite name to all the stretches because it has Hanuman in it. And if you don't know who Hanuman is, Hanuman. Hanuman's, yeah. Soft bend, square hips, square shoulders, and we can floss. Hands are on the outside, and they're kind of lined up with my knees. Pausing, toes up, and then let this butt sink down. Belly forward. Bring the head down if you'd like. Slowly coming up, and we're going to go into Hanumanasana, the full front splits. Let's see which side's looser on my splits. I haven't done these front splits in a minute. Oh, this side's way looser. Square the hips, top of your back leg on the ground. Don't let that back foot turn to its side. You're not going to be stretching your hip flexors that way. Your front leg is basically axe kicking the ground, so your toes are pointed up. Belly forward, open chest, let everything sink. Slowly coming out. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm going to have the splits by, say, February. Both sides and out again. If you do this with me, you'll get it too. It doesn't take long, especially if you're at it. Ooh, if you're working back from an injury and stuff, you get it. All right. We already got 2 more stretches before we go into our meditation portion. I saved the best for second to last and the real best for last. So this one's a 2-part stretch. We're going to go into double pigeon. We're going to start off with the right leg on the bottom. and the knee is going forward and the leg is going across your body. I'm going to take my left leg and I'm going to bring it underneath. My foot is underneath of my knee, and this knee is going to go down like this. If you are seated like this and you cannot come down low, it's okay. You can take a pillow, you can put it under this knee to reduce any knee pressure. If it's hanging in the air, put something under your knee, because when you go forward, you may end up putting knee pressure. We don't want to hurt your knee. If you can come down all the way like this, amazing. If you have any knee pressure in this position, maybe consider skipping this portion. We don't want any tension here. All right, this is going to be stretching your lower back and your butt. I like to move my hip bones so they're away from each other. Belly forward, open the chest. I'm going to come down with the elbows on the knee. Hee-hees. Hee-hee. Whew. What's up, Michael Jackson? Oh, belly forward, expand. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's the good stuff. And then we're going to come down. I can't go lower. I used to be able to go lower. It's tight. Now, to get a deeper stretch, right, the butt wants to melt into the floor. You don't want it to squeeze in. You want it to melt out. Release the tension from the glutes, especially if you sit or stand a lot all day. This is so critical. The pigeon gets this, but the double pigeon helps isolate it a little bit more. Notice if you're sitting on one side of your hip versus the other. You're on evens on both of your hip bones on the ground. Okay, I'm going to slowly come up. Keep the legs there. We're going to take the top one and we're going to bring it over. We're going to go to cow face. We're going to take the bottom leg. You can scoot it over a little bit. And then your knees. Oh, yeah, that is the good stuff. Your knees are going to basically create a sandwich. So your knees are going to be stacked, one over the other. And you can probably get it, a little bit further. Your butt is going to be in the middle. I like to have my feet about 1 fist distance away from my butt. If you can't get all the way here, get as far as you can. If you can only get to the position where I displayed when I first got into it, then just get there and just sit into it. Just sitting there is going to help stretch your butt. Belly forward, open your chest, and we're going to slowly come down, bringing our chest to our knees. Expand the spine, leave the butt on the ground. That's the important part. We're isolating the glutes. You're stretching the lower back, and you're bringing your heart center to your knees. Breathe in, expand the spine. Breathe out, relax the butt. And we're going to unfold our legs. Oh, that is so good. And we're going to go to the other side. Now, left leg is now under. Right leg is now on top. Right knee comes down. Oh, yeah, that's some good stuff, really. Oh, yeah. Okay. This side is really tight for me. Just sitting here is a lot tougher. Ooh. So if you have any tension on the inside here, there's a few rehabilitation exercises. Like, send me a DM if you feel like this part right here. I will show you all, but we're not going to do it right now. But I'll make maybe a video for it. I'll send you a link. Squat University makes amazing videos for that. Belly forward, elbows on the knees, coming down. If you can bring your shoulders all the way down, do so. You want to get a better stretch. Breathe in, expand your spine. Ooh, and let your butt melt. Oh, yeah. So this is one of the bands, the sartorius muscle that goes all the way around, and the inner thigh band is like, I need to exercise it more, like we did today. But it's still in a hissy fit. It's actually a lot better than it was like a month ago, because I've been doing this. it's not just stretching. You have to exercise. You have to rest. You have to eat well. You have to massage. And then you also have to do rehabilitation exercises. Because normal exercises, if a muscle is asleep and not properly activating and you go and use it, you're still going to be using the supportive muscle that's overworked, and then you can actually induce more injury. So that's where physical therapy and addressing the issue, doing the exercises that are actually activating those asleep muscles, that usually the pain comes from a weak muscle, and you need to learn how to activate that muscle in order for it to properly start working. Slowly coming up, and now we're gonna go into cow face. Oh yeah. The level of tightness right now on this side is like, it's like 3 times as much as the other side. Oh no, yeah, we're still getting into it. I don't know how my body can still get into it even though it's so tight. Muscle memory. Oh yeah, that's something that's real. Let this side here, the top one is the one you're stretching. Allow that to melt into the ground. Belly forward, open your chest, check your distance. Heel from butt. Should be about fist distance. Breathe in, expand your spine. Breathe out, release, and come down. Gentle. You're not forcing, you're not pulling, you're allowing yourself to be aware of where the tightness is. And through your breath, expansion, release. Let the tension literally melt into the space around you. Let it go. Breathe. Big deep breath. Last breath. And slowly coming out. Last stretch. I promise. Last stretch. Seated splits, baby. Let's go. After the double pigeon and after that where you've stretched out your butt, this is so amazing. It really is. And doing stretching an hour like this once a week on this area is so critical. That's why we're gonna do Monday and Wednesday, lower body, upper body, and like, if y'all follow along, you're gonna have a whole new you soon. Reach one side, pick your side first. I always go left for some reason. I think it's because my right side's tighter and I want to do it second. Breathe. You see how this elbow is forward? I want it over my head, pointed up towards the sky. Allow the lower back to stretch. Other side. It's so good. Oh, yeah. Breathe, expand the spine. Breathe out, release tension. Slowly come into the middle. Focus on the breath moving. Slowly coming down towards the middle. Feel your breath. Feel your body. Feel this moment. You are the splits. Roll the hips forward. If you can, bring your elbows to the ground. Expand your spine. Breathe. 2 more breaths. Bigger, deeper. And slowly coming out as you breathe out. Rolling back. Let's do a leg shake. And take a water break. We're going to transition into our meditation. And if you want to meditate laying down, that's okay. I recommend sitting up, either on a chair, or if you have a pillow, or if you have a meditation stool. Just give me 1 quick second here. I have to check to make sure I haven't gotten... Okay, cool. I got a little bit. Okay, cool. We got time. We got plenty of time. We're gonna go into meditation. This is the real stuff. Okay, hold on. Give me a second here. Before we meditate, I just gotta get my stuff in order. Oh yeah, this is real. Okay, I'm gonna bring a picture of my grooves. I have like a portable version of it. So this is the lineage of Kriya Yoga that I follow. And the meditation we're going to be doing tonight is Hung Sa is the main technique. Hung Sa. You're going to be breathing in Hung. You're going to be breathing out Sa. It means I am spirit. It's a non-denominational practice. So it doesn't matter what you practice, what your beliefs are, what you're seeking. This is for everybody. Because as our yogis teach, yoga is part of the breath. And the breath is a unifying aspect. Everybody breathes. Every single person has to breathe. Make sure we have our grooves here. So, you want to sit up nice and tall. I'm going to go over a few important techniques before we start. First is measured breathing. I'm going to guide you through it, but this way you know what the heck you're doing first. Measured breathing, you're going to breathe in for 5 seconds, hold for 5, breathing out for 5. It's a triangle breath. They all have to be the same length, and it's going to help you focus on the breath, get out of the thinking of the mind, and the whole time you're meditating, we're focused on the breath. The other thing is I want you to bring your gaze to the center of the forehead. Almost like you're sitting on the beach and you're looking at the sun coming over the horizon. Almost like you're holding your thumb out here. Straight. That's where you're going to be looking. So it's not here, you're looking way out there. You're focused, all of your focus, laser pointed with all of your concentration at that spot. And then Hung Sa, we're breathing in Hung and we're going to breathe out Sa. We can also add, if you want, the right forefinger coming in as you breathe in Hung and going out as you breathe out Sa. Hung, Sa. And the last technique is a double inhale, double exhale. It sounds like this. When you double inhale, we're going to squeeze every muscle in the body, calves, thighs, butt, belly, shoulders, core, everything. And then we double exhale and release the tension. You can do this at any time throughout the day. It helps get out of the mind. It helps bring in relaxation. I want you to think about this as a bliss break. You're disconnecting from what's going to happen tonight. You're disconnecting from what happened in your day. You're bringing your entire body, your entire moment for you to establish calmness. Okay? So let's find a seat. Back nice and straight. Chin parallel to the floor. Hands upturned at the intersection of the hips with our elbows back. Let's close our eyes and bring that gaze to the center of the forehead. We'll make sure we're seated up nice and tall here, not slouching. It's going to hurt your back. Belly forward, shoulders back. And feel the natural rhythm of your breath. It's called Ujjayi breath. Just allowing the breath to move in and out, observing it. And first, let's scan the body, making sure our legs are nice and loose, our butt is loose, our thighs, the back of our knees often hold a lot of tension. Make sure your butt, that's a big spot, the hips. Allow all that to melt away, your shoulders and your belly. Make sure we're breathing the entire time. We're going to be breathing through the diaphragm. All right, let's prepare now, taking a big deep breath in. And let it out. Double inhalation in. Hold the breath. I'm going to squeeze low, medium, high intensity, every single muscle in your body. Vibrate with willpower. Feel everything tense. Double exhale. Release. Relax the body. Double inhale. Hold the breath. Squeeze. Vibrate. Feel the tension. Feel the blood moving. Double exhale. Release. Relax everything. Feel the energy flowing through your body. Feel your body being more relaxed. Last time in here, double inhale. Squeeze every muscle, vibrate. Feel your body shaking, you're vibrating so hard. Double exhale. Release the tension. Feel all the stress in your body relax. And we're going to do a prayer before we get deeper into our meditation. You can feel free to call in any gurus, any guides that are with you in your practice, as this is a non-denominational practice. And you can repeat after me in your head or out loud if you'd like. Divine Mother, Heavenly Father, dearly beloved God, Sat Chit Ananda, saints and sages of all traditions, masters of self-realization, Babaji Krishna, Buddha, Jesus Christ, Lahiri Mahashaya, Swami Sri Yukteswar, beloved Guru Paramahansa Yoganandaji, we lovingly and humbly invoke thy presence. Magnetize our molecules to your likeness. Guide our focus to single-pointed concentration. Guide our will. Make us like you. Om. Peace. Amen. Keeping our gaze uplifted at the center of the forehead. Let's take a big deep breath in. And breathing out. Now breathing in slowly for 5 seconds. Hold the breath, keeping the gaze uplifted at the center of the forehead. Slowly breathing out. Breathing in. Hold. Slowly breathing out. Breathing in, feeling that diaphragm. Hold the breath, keeping the gaze uplifted. And slowly breathing out. Last time here, breathing in nice and slow. Hold the breath. And slowly breathing out. Let us now let go of the breath without controlling it. Observe it. Feel the breath coming in and out, like you're sitting at the beach watching the waves crashing and retreating back to the ocean. Just enjoying the natural rhythm of breathing. Then notice the coolness of the air coming in through the nostrils as you breathe in. And then notice the warmth of the breath as you breathe out. As the sensation of the breath increases, as the awareness of it grows, see if you can bring the awareness of where the breath is moving further up the nostrils. Bringing that sensation even higher where the nose meets the skull. Feel that coolness coming in and the warmth of the breath as you breathe out. Keeping the gaze uplifted, see if your eyes and the sensation of the breath can meet at the third eye. Our Guru teaches us that the third eye is the seat of consciousness. That by focusing all our awareness to that one spot, we may attain self-realization. With laser-like focus, by bringing all of your awareness, all that you are, to that one spot, you break the threshold of the illusion, gaining awareness in the journey of self-realization and knowing what you truly are. We can now add the mantra of hung as you breathe in and saw as you breathe out. Breathing in hung, breathing out saw, with the gaze uplifted at the center of the forehead. Feel that coolness coming in and the warmth of the breath as it goes out. And if you'd like, you can also add the forefinger coming in as you breathe in and extending back out as you breathe out, mentally chanting hung and saw. I am spirit, reminding yourself that you are not the body, but the very observer witnessing this reality. If your gaze wanders, just gently bring it right back, kindly reminding yourself to keep that gaze uplifted. If your mind starts wandering, allow that thought to dissipate, bringing the awareness back to the breath. All of your focus, all of your awareness, single pointedly at the spot in between the eyebrows, the third eye, the seat of consciousness. Breathing in hung, breathing out saw. Feel the calmness that you are connecting to. The lengthening of the breath, becoming slower. Notice that calmness is always there. It is only us who forgets to connect with it by getting lost in life, in our emotions. Yet this feeling, this light, that calmness, which is different than peace, is always inside of us. It is only us who must connect to it. Breathing in hung, breathing out saw. Calmness is different than peace, as calmness is dynamic. For you can be calm in an ever chaotic world. Our Guru teaches us that with calmness in your heart, you can stand unshaken amidst the crash of breaking worlds, unaffected by the exterior chaos. Our internal state of calm is the indomitable spirit that lives inside, untouched by other influences unless we allow it to be. Allow that calmness to spread throughout your body, relaxing the mind and the breath. For 30 more seconds, let's focus on that breath coming in and out. Breathing in hung, breathing out saw. 30 seconds. Let's let go of the mantra now. Keeping the gaze uplifted at the center of the forehead, feel the calmness that you've connected to. Feel the energy flowing throughout the body. The different sensations. We'll take a big deep breath in and let it out. Now we'll take a triple inhalation in. Hold the breath and let's visualize a ball of white light at your heart center. See that ball of light radiating with love, with calmness, with light, getting bigger, now blurring the lines between you, your body, and the outside. Let's bring that light up our spine at the base of the skull, lighting up our brain, lighting up our spinal cord. And then we'll bring that light at the center of the forehead, triple exhalation out. Let's visualize now that ball of light expanding even further throughout the room or the area that we are in. As we share our joy, our calmness with those around us and those in this world, let's see that ball of light growing larger, covering the city that we're in, covering the state that we're in. See those open, receptive hearts receiving that calmness, receiving that love and light. Visualize that ball of light getting even bigger, crossing rivers, state lines, until it's taken over the entire country. See it going over the oceans, healing plants, animals, people, until that light has taken over the entire planet. Visualize the earth in a white iridescent light. You can see the planet now healthier, happier, more filled with calm and love than before you started this meditation. See the people who need healing, becoming calmer, letting go of their tension, their stress. See their problems dissolving before them. See the entire world working together as a unified organism that is planet Earth. We can now take this light and send it to any loved ones who may be in need of healing of this light. You can visualize those people and see yourself sending them this light and them returning it back to you, completing the connection. See them smiling as you smile, sending them love and calmness. We can let go of the visuals and just allow yourself to be in the state, keeping that gaze uplifted at the center of the forehead. Enjoy the calmness that you have connected with. Being in this frequency, this vibration, we can ask the divine for any guidance, any support, any healing that we need in our lives. Our Guru teaches us not to come to the divine as beggars, for we are one with the universe, and we must come with demands of what we need. You can now let go of all the visuals and just enjoy this calmness you connected with. And take your time coming back into your body. And stay here as long as you feel necessary, connected to this vibration. And as you go out throughout the rest of your day, share this feeling with those you come into contact with. By just feeling this sensation, you can share it with others as it radiates throughout your being. Be love, my friends. And we're going to finish out with 3 ohms together. We can bring our hands to our heart center, rubbing them together. Feel the friction building up in between the palms. Bringing our hands up to send out that energy. We'll take a big deep breath in to prepare, and then 3 ohms. Big deep breath in. Om. Peace. Amen. And you share this feeling with those you come into contact with. Thank you for joining me today, you all. Let me know if you have any questions, if you would like to share your experiences, if you followed along. My name is Master Victor, if you all are still here. And that was our training day. We did martial arts, we did calisthenics, we did stretching, asanas, we did meditation. And if the meditation portion, I noticed we had some numbers dropped. If the meditation portion was hard for you, keep doing it, keep practicing. Come back to this video, check out my friend Krishna Chandra Das. His YouTube channel is Seekers of the Eternal. He does a guided meditation every Wednesday, I think. You can look up my meditation school, Ananda Village in California. They have a structured online program that they can take you through all of the steps of this practice, and you really delve into all of the unique details to help further your meditation. Make sure you give a follow, give a subscribe, leave a comment, tell me what you thought of the training, tell me what you thought of the practice. And as we progress, we're going to be increasing the difficulty of the martial arts. We're going to be increasing the difficulty of the calisthenics exercises, the stretching, getting a little bit deeper into it. And I hope you all enjoyed. I hope you all benefited from the practice. And just remember that the calmness is always inside of you. Connect to it in every moment, and you will establish the clarity of mind to better discern through the chaos of life without being affected by external influences. And that is the entire key to practicing martial arts, is that we are spreading out peace. And you have a lot of people who They're just like, oh, let's just throw punches, let's just throw kicks, and they forget about the energy work. They forget about the tools to manage the self, right? To manage this body existing in this physical reality, animated by our energy of our soul that is grand and limitless. As our guru says, our center is everywhere. Our circumference is nowhere. Wherever your consciousness is, that is your center. But there is no end to you. There is no limit unless you put it on yourself. Be joy, be filled with light, and may you spread it and enjoy your night or day whenever you're watching this, because it's being recorded as well. Thank you all for watching. And Bowser Big Bean, what is up, yo? Oh yeah, we got a Christmas emote. Oh. After sitting like that for a bit, the body's always like, ugh. You said, is that a sorry, Dad and D? Oh, that's great. Thank you for joining. Thank you all for being here. And may you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Let's raid. Who's online for us to raid? Let's see. Oh, I gotta pull that up. We got Cena, Odin, Commander, Arthur. We got a whole bunch of people. Let's go into. We're definitely going into Casey Snowart. She's awesome. She recently became a partner of Twitch. So if we're about to, let's raid her over there. Oh no, did my camera? Oh, yep, I pressed something. There we go. My bad. Alrighty. Oh wait, that's not who I run raid. Copy. Paste. There we go. Alright. Thank you all. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Subscribe, follow, check out the social media links on here. I post all of our glass work on the Vito Glass Art Instagram. Check out my website. I do private lessons. I do private group lessons. And I do martial arts on Twitch Monday and Wednesday. And I do glass blowing on Twitch Tuesday and Thursday. We're also streaming on YouTube because, you know, more the merrier. So yeah, give us a follow. Help support more artwork. Help support more creation. And good luck on your journeys. Let's raid. Peace.